Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're doing a video that we've been thinking about doing for a few weeks. When people log onto our channel they see how close our relationship is, but we wanted to kind of explain to you that it's not always been like that. The mental illness tore us apart when we were, in the years we were going through it, and we wanted to just do a video about how we built our relationship back up. I'm going to pass you over to Sam.
So the first thing I did that I think really helped to build our relationship back up was putting myself in Charlotte's shoes and kind of realising what I'd put Charlotte through. I hadn't just been through it myself, I had taken my whole family with me, and I had to understand that mental illness has a tendency to push the closest people away from you because it wants you all to itself. And that's what it did to Charlotte. It pushed her away, and I had to understand that. And I had to understand that I had to show her that I wanted her back. I mean, I was very lucky. You supported me the whole way. But our relationship wasn't as close as it could have been. We didn't really do much. We didn't really have fun. It was all very quiet and kind of like narrow. Yeah, don't know what that was. As for example, I have a memory where we were doing this, we randomly started doing this video when we had Bebo. It was like this gangster video and we were having such fun filming it. I remember our mum came up and she phoned our dad and she was like, "Can you hear them laughing? Can you hear them laughing?" And that was how much laughter we didn't have in the house for a good couple of years. So yeah, I do think the sufferer has to make one of the first steps in wanting to rekindle their relationship.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, from that as well, I remember another memory when I was in my room watching Friends, and Friends was like my cushion, my pillow. It kind of took me into another world, and I was watching it and laughing at the TV, and bless Mum, she came up and she thought we were laughing together. And that's why, obviously, when we were actually laughing together, she was so like ecstatic that she had to put us on loudspeaker to Dad. It was really sweet.
Yeah.
Kind of my next kind of tip, I suppose, is from a carer or sibling point of view. You need to try and understand the mental illness, no matter what it is. It could, any mental illness, you need to understand it as much as you can. It takes away the resentment and the anger kind of, well, it does, you still might feel those emotions, but it takes away a lot of it, because the more you understand about it, the more you understand that the sufferer doesn't want the mental illness just as much as you don't want them to have it. And understanding it means you can kind of try and relate to the sufferer a little bit, and you can talk to them a little bit more. Or sometimes there's times when Sam was ill and she, it was like she wasn't listening to me, and I'd be talking to her and it was almost like I was talking to a brick wall. But the more you understand about mental illness, the more you realise that actually she's got probably about 10 different conversations going on in her head already, that I was like way over there.
I was
somewhere.
too busy for you.
Yeah. So I think things like that help you as a sibling or carer to kind of build up that relationship from your side as well.
Yeah.
It helps you with your emotions.
Yeah, I think as well, I had to let down that barrier and let you in and let you understand what was going on. I think if you're upfront and you tell them and you communicate with them what is actually going on in your head, it just gives them a bit more of like a, what's it called when they come in? Like an opening.
Like an entrance.
Yeah, either one. One of them.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It lets them in. That's the one.
Yeah, lets them into you. Yeah.
Finally got there. It lets them in, and you we've actually become closer since I've let you in and since you've kind of understood more. I think that was a massive thing, and now we kind of laugh about it.
It's nice to laugh about it.
It's nice to laugh and just be. I know it's a devastating thing, but if the sufferer and the carer can be light-hearted and joke about it, it just takes off like the iciness and the edge. Yeah, it just takes it off. So if you can see the funny side to something, even if it isn't that funny,
Which most of the time it's not.
Most of the time it's not, but if you can have a joke here and there just to bring you back to normality, that is a great thing.
I think from, like a carer sibling point of view again, and we've had a lot of experience of this, it's kind of supporting your sibling in a way that kind of sounds silly, but in a way that not pushing them to do things they're not ready to do. So I think sometimes people might think, oh yeah, come out with me, come out, let's go out shopping, let's go out for dinner or something. And actually sometimes that's the worst thing to do because the sufferer isn't ready. So we've kind of, you kind of have to take the journey with the person who's suffering, but as slowly, or I don't know, sometimes it might be quick, but you have to kind of do it at their own pace, which sometimes can be frustrating, but you see the benefits in the relationship like further on. So it might even be that you've planned for a dinner and like you didn't feel quite like you wanted to go, and we would never push ourselves to go. We'd reschedule or something. And I think supporting like your loved one like that is really beneficial to the relationship, because then you kind of take the journey with them.
And you would be like, if we were going to go out, you'd be like, where can you go? What time do you want to go? Do you know what you want to, like, if you want to look at the menus, what do you want to eat? Things like that will also enable the sufferer to come with you. If they do want to challenge themselves, they can come with you. Like, I began to feel really safe with you.
That hug.
I began to feel... That's what I did earlier.
Oh.
I began to feel really safe with you, and that enabled us, like, we went away on holiday and stuff just because I wasn't scared. I had someone to talk to, and
being open.
Yeah.
So always being open to the conversation, so not being afraid to talk about it.
Yeah.
That is a big thing.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to get, well, you said that, I had to get that in there. I think
good.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. So
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's most of it.
Yeah, we might
we've actually got a lot more, sorry, haven't we? But we'll probably remember those on another day.
Yeah. I think we've gone a bit of a twin zone.
Yeah. What were you going to say? We're going to do a what?
Can't remember, mate.
Oh, okay.
We'll do a part 2.
Yeah, oh, that's it, yeah. We'll probably do a part 2, because we'll remember some things and write them down. But I think that's most of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening.
Like, subscribe.
Say hello. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.